What's up, everyone? Jeremy here from MTG headquarters, and I'm here to talk to you about something very near and dear to my heart, and that is Mono Black Devotion. So I loved Mono Black Devotion in Theros Black, and I've been waiting for an opportunity to bring it back and continue playing this deck. And I think some of what Dragons has makes it possible. I have been playing this deck for about a week, tweaking it each day a little bit more. Understand, though, that the meta is a little bit different online. There's a lot more, like, blue-white, heroic. There's a lot more, like, Mardu Warriors. There's a lot more mono-red type stuff. There's a lot of budget decks online. I played a bit against a Master of the Unseen deck last night and destroyed it. I have some problems with mono green devotion or versions of that. I haven't matched up yet against like this Esper Dragons that's out there, stuff like that. That's a part of my playtesting. I just haven't played it yet. But it runs 24 land, including one foil Pluto Delta because I had it, and 4 Temples of Deceit. I've toyed around with actually playing more temples because the scry is really important. This deck really has to get to 5 mana on turn 5, but I don't want to play 25 lands. It runs 4 Thoughtseize, 3 Ultimate Price, 2 Bioblight. These are all main board, obviously. The Dragons of Tarkir additions are the Foul Tongue Invocation, which works excellent against, for example, Master of the Unseen decks. It works great against blue-black control. It also works great against blue-white heroic, because God's Willing is a thing. And it's great to just let them pump all their spiffs into it and then make them sack it. It works. It just destroys that deck. 2 copies of Read the Bones, 4 Heroes Downfalls, 4 Master of the Feast. I was playing several copies of Herald of Torment as well to not only pump devotion, but to have a turn 3 threat. However, the online meta is so aggro that there were a lot of times that card was in my hand and I was down to like 2 or 3 life and I was just getting ready to turn the corner, but I couldn't cast it because it was going to do damage to me every turn. So I took it out. In my local meta, I may put it back in. I run 2 copies of Whip of Erebos, 2 copies of Crux of Fate, and here's where my win cons are: 4 Grey Merchants of Asphodel, 3 Indulgent Tormentor. This is something somewhat unique to me. I just love this card because of the clock it puts on them. It does in token decks. It does die to Lightning Bolt and Stoke the Flames, so it may come out against that kind of deck, but it's very good. It's a 5 toughness or 5 power flyer. I mean, it's just good. And then 30 copies of Sidisi Undead Vizier. Now, I've been toying around with another possible win condition, a place to dump mana late game, and that is Damnable Pact. I definitely think I'm going to drop the Brain Maggots and put 2 of them. I'm actually going to do it right now. One to the sideboard, one to the sideboard. Because I need to have another. You want to. I mean, it's not necessarily a win conditioner, but it's definitely a finisher. And I want to start. I want to start playing with that. So in the sideboard, I've got 3 copies of Duress, 1 Farika's Cure or Farika's Cure. That's just against the aggro decks. I may actually run like 2 copies of Drown in Sorrow and 2 copies of Farika's Cure. I'm not sure yet. 2 Bioblight, 3 Drown in Sorrow. Again, I could go to 2 and then drop another Cure in there. That 2 life is relevant in those aggressive, turn 1, turn 2, turn 3 mono red plays this is just a great hoser, and I don't have a lot I can do till turn 4 or 5. Crux of 8, 3 murderous cuts. Again, this sideboard is in flux. I've had Liliana in there. Definitely open to your ideas to help make the sideboard more effective. And then the 2 damnable packs, which are great because there's a lot of times turn 5 or 6, you know, they might be down to 4 life or something. You can just finish them off. Or in a late game scenario where I have a ton of life from Grey Merchant and Whip of Erebos that I can use to draw what I need to draw to finish the game. So this is my mono black Dragons of Tarkir standard deck, and I'm going to play a little bit, and I'm also going to export this right now so you guys can get the deck list. I feel like maybe going an additional land might help. I don't have enough to do on turn 1 and turn 2 against other slow decks, but this is what like a sample hand might look like, and this is a great opener in my opinion. This is another really good opener. This is another good opener. So I think if we look at it, you know, it's definitely thick in the middle and thick at the end, but I actually have a lot of fun playing this deck, and I think you can have fun with it too. So the deck list will be in the description below.
Hope you enjoyed the video, and if you haven't already, check out some of our most popular playlists from MTG vlogs, sick gameplay videos, new product breaks, and some insane vintage openings. I upload 3 to 4 new Magic the Gathering videos every week, so if you haven't already, please take a moment to crush that subscribe button to join one of the fastest growing Magic the Gathering channels on YouTube. Talk to you later.